guys, frost on the window, 7:49, 18 degrees, and we're on our way to West Branch, which is just about an hour. So Pete has an appointment with the radiologist.
Radiology.
It is radiology?
Oh, it's the radiology side of the Seton Cancer Institute.
Okay, so we're going up to West Branch, and Pete's oncologist set him up for radiation again. We're not sure what for because we didn't discuss it at the last appointment. However, it is possible that, you know, he looked at something after we left or whatever, and we did tell him when we were there that we were I say we, it's always Pete, you guys know that when I say we did tell him that we were open to radiation therapy if Pete needed it for pain control. So what radiation does is shrink tumors. So like summer before this one, or was it this summer maybe? I think it was this summer maybe. I don't know, but he had a tumor on his spine that was really causing a lot of pain. So 10 treatments, they shrunk it down and it stopped hurting him. So, you know, there are those, I know of someone online who's fighting cancer who is in Mexico because they do things differently there. And he was getting the radiation. He got every single metastasis that he got, even when it was still small. His doctor radiated every single one. So as new ones pop up, his doctor just hits them all. The doctors here don't do that apparently, and I don't know the whys or wherefores, but we trust his oncologist, and we trust. Now there might be a little bit slippery here. As you can see, there's frost on the windows, so we might have a little slipperiness here. We are not sure yet. Looks like we probably will have a little slipperiness. So anyway, that's where we're on our way to, and brought my new tablet, brought my cables and all that, because we'll be there about 3 hours, and I figure I can find a corner somewhere and set myself up for setting up my new tablet. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Guys, it's 4:50 in the afternoon. Hat hair. Just got home, took off my hat. My hair was wet when I put my hat on this morning. So it looks pretty. It is 30 degrees outside. It was when we came in about a half hour ago. We started out, of course, going to West Branch to Pete's appointment with the radiation oncologist. Does that sound right? He did not want to start radiation now. He wanted to do some more tests. He sent him for some radiographs, and then he had to have blood taken because next week he has his infusion. He gets blood taken the week before his infusion. We were still there almost about 3 hours. I spent much of the time that he was getting his stuff done instead of following him around, because my legs I simply can't walk that much anymore. I went to his appointment with him, but then when he was getting the x-rays and blood work and all that stuff, and taking care of the business part of it. While he was doing all that, I sat in the cafeteria. I took some pictures from the cafeteria too. I got myself a cup of tea and a bagel, and then we went to Mac's, of course, to get lunch, and I got a hamburger, of course, and he got fish, grilled or baked or broiled or whatever. Then we went to that massive, huge, is that St. Vincent's, that thrift we went to today? Yeah. Okay. St. Vincent's in West Branch. So there was that. Then we went to the pawn shop. After that, we got some gas in the car and we came home. And I'll be here the whole night. Pete is going to, because Bill has to work tonight, so Pete's going to take Leland to his Cub Scout meeting tonight, where they're going to be starting to work on their... What are those cars called? Ooh, nice.
Pinewood Derby.
Pinewood Derby cars, yeah. And Casey would like to go, but Lyra's sick today. So Casey had to stay home from work, and Lyra was throwing up and stuff. So she didn't want me, obviously, to go there and watch Lyra so she could take Leland because of my stomach things. Maisie. Maisie. Come. Come. Okay, good girl. Drop it. Drop it. Good girl. She brought me Dad's shoe she's not supposed to have. If she brings something like that she's not supposed to have, and I tell her good girl when she hands it to me because that's the right thing to do. I got a beautiful picture at the thrift store of Jesus and some little children, and he's holding them and he's smiling. And we got that so that it can be hanging in our motorhome. I remember I probably would not be a Christian now if my Grandma Stone, my dad's mom, Nana, who we called her, did not share the gospel in various forms. And some of the pictures she had I remember clearly from my childhood. And I really want this one to make an impression on the kids too. So it's a really nice picture. It's in an old frame and stuff, but it looks nice. And it's not the frame they're going to be looking at and remembering. It's the picture of Jesus smiling and showing his love to the children. I'm going to go, even though it's only 5 o'clock, I'm going to go and get my feet up because I did way more walking today than I should have and could have done. It looks really good. Oh yeah, after the pawn shop and getting gas, we went to our little coffee shack there. Got some coffee. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow, Friday. Hope you guys all have a great day, and take care. God bless, and good night.